Welcome back to a one-on-one budget video. So this budget is not mine, it's one of my BFFs, one of you guys who has reached out, asked for the one-on-one, and we went through it, and this is what we discovered. So this is her budget. These are her budget numbers. I do have a longer video that we went through. That is her income over here. She is not getting paid a bad income at all. It is including her side hustle. And then these are all her bills, her debt, her savings, expenses, etc. So what I had recommended is that she changes her debt payment date and she changes her bills payment date. So if we have a look here, she gets paid on the 27th, but her bills start coming off on the 1st. And another thing is that her loan, her debt, etc. come out before she gets paid, which means when she gets paid on the 27th, she has to make sure she has enough money up until the 24th of the following month, or 25th, sorry, and 26th, to make sure she's paying off these payments. In total, her debt is 13,342 of minimum payments that she has to pay every single month, and that is too high. Okay, so what I had recommended is that she changes the date of her debt to go out on the 1st, so that when she gets paid on the 27th, she pays all her bills on the 27th. So the insurance, Wi-Fi, gym, medical shouldn't be going out on the 1st, should be going out on the 27th on payday, and then on the 1st of the new month, all her loan and her debt go out as well, and then she knows she is done with that. Okay, so in total her bills are 8,000, her debt is 13,000, and her savings, we worked it out to go up to 3,000 a month, just to help build up that emergency fund, build up that Christmas envelope, and also have a daily buffer. In her variable expenses, they are quite small. She just has water, lights, food, and her son. And then she's got the Stash app where she saves money in. I wanted her to also add an emergency fund envelope, a Christmas envelope, and also a daily buffer envelope, because in her story, she said at the end of the month, towards the end of the month, she's already borrowing money, she's struggling, and she's tired of living like that. So I'm assuming it's because she doesn't know what is she doing with that extra amount of money that she has. When we calculated her bills, her variable expenses, and her debt, she does have an extra amount of money, but she has no idea what she's doing with it. So I'd rather it has a home. This is why I recommend the cash envelope system, because everything has a home, and then you know when you have enough money for going out, you know if you have enough money for eating out or for entertainment, or you know if you don't. You're not just swiping away and then realizing, oh my gosh, I don't even have money for petrol. Okay, so that is very important. So these are her bills. So today we're going to be looking at her debt. If you want to see the whole budget, I will link it as well on the top here. Okay, so these are the numbers she had given me, and I'm just going to copy and paste them over here just so you can see properly. So I'm going to put this right there. And I'm going to grab my pens. Okay, so the first one that we're going to start with is her F&B loan, which is, the balance is 128,231. She's got 52 months to go, and the interest is 24.5%. So it's high, just like mine. She then calculated how much is she actually paying at the end of the month. Remember how I showed you guys how I calculate my debt? I do have a video that I just uploaded on debt, and I show you how I calculate how much they actually are minusing from my account compared to how much I think I'm paying. So her actual interest is 3,000. Let me just double check. Small handwriting. 3,070. and 62 cents. That is her actual interest, but her minimum payment is 466,174. Okay, and it's paid on the 25th. Now this is her actual interest. So they're deducting 4,600 from her account. So 4661.74. So F&B is deducting that amount from her account, and then when you minus 3070.62, my god. So how much she's actually paying is that, and how much is going to interest is 1,591. That is how much is actually going into interest. She's got 52 months to go. So it just shows you how they trap you into this, and it's so hard. You think you're making a step forward, but actually you're taking another step back, and you know it's hard. It's a lot of money, that minimum payment. Okay, so the next loan, or the next debt that she has, is her F&B credit card. Okay, so her F&B credit card, and that is sitting on 10,307 in total, so 10,307. And she didn't give me how many months to go, but with a credit card there's not really months to go. You just put it in and you can use it, you put it in, you can use it, which I prefer than to put in money you're never going to use again, but also you've got that countdown which will get you into areas. So she's got no months to go. I don't know the interest for that. Usually credit card interest are not hectic, and she didn't write how much she's actually paying, and the minimum payment she also didn't write it, but we do have it here. So her minimum payment is, for her credit card, 95708, and that one is on the 26th. Then she's got her Standard Bank. So standard credit card, and that is sitting on 9,672. 72. Sorry, my handwriting's looking bad. 9,672.09. She also didn't give me this information here, but her minimum payment for that one is 294.22. And then she's got her Vodacom, and the balance on that, she actually did give it to me. Let me see if I can find it. 1 second. Let me go on WhatsApp. Okay, so she actually didn't give it to me, but she said she has up until the 17th of August 2025 to pay it off, which means if we take the month we're in now, which is June 2023, June 2024, June 2025, so that is 48. So that is 24 months plus July, August plus 2, so plus 2. So she's got 26 months to go. 26 months to go. So her minimum payment is 1,020 on her Vodacom account. So if we go 26 times 1020, it means her balance is 26,520. I'm not sure what phone is that, but she's got 26,520 left to go to pay off her phone, and that one is deducted on the 1st. This one is also on the 25th. Okay, and then lastly we've got the car, which is the biggest one, and that is 517,604. 517,604 rands, and her final payments will be on 1st of October 2028. So 1st of October 2028. So if we calculate that, June 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, that is 5 years. So we go 12 times 5, 12 times 5 is 60 months, and then June, July, August, September, October, so 64 months to go to pay off the 517,000. That is $500,000. I'm not sure what's the interest rate as well, actual interest, but I know the minimum payment, it was that we had wrote down there 640,900, and that is due on the 1st. I did think it was a big car because of that minimum payment, which is so high. So her minimum payment in total for all her debt, we already obviously calculated it. We calculated it to 13,000. 13,342. But her actual balance that she's owing currently, 307 9672 26 520 517 604 is 692,334.09. Now obviously she is in a large amount of debt and she just wants to get out of this, and I totally understand. I would be so stressed as well. I would be so stressed as well. I'm currently stressed with my debt, because just being in debt, no matter how much is it, it's so stressful. And please, on the comments down below, this is not for anyone to judge or anything. This maybe someone is in the same position, but this is just to see what other people are going through and also how can you tackle this. Now what I would recommend, because of how large the amounts are, I would recommend she takes the snowball method. First of all, she would change her date so that all this debt comes out on the 1st, all of it. So the car and Vodacom are fine. I would highly recommend, because that car is hectic, to go out on payday the 27th. She's done with it. So first of all, so change this date to the 27th. The rest can be the 1st. And then now let's look at this priority method, avalanche or snowball effect. So the number one priority obviously is that one there, the loan, because of high interest rates. But I would not recommend she takes the avalanche method on this one, because it's going to lag, it's going to delay how long she has with this debt. I'd rather she tackles the snowball effect, which means paying off the small debt first. So I'll recommend she goes, finish off your Standard Bank. Number 2, finish off your F&B credit card. Now once those are done, you're left with just these 3. Okay, and then she would then take this minimum payment that she has been making every single month to F&B and credit card, so 95708 for F&B, and her Standard Bank plus 294.22 equals to 1251. Take that and add it into the F&B loan. So number 3 would be F&B loan. Number 4 would be Vodacom. Vodacom will finish anyways, and then lastly that car. Now how you do that is you're gonna take that 1251, and then once you finish your Vodacom, you're gonna add that 1020 that you've been paying for the Vodacom, and now you have 2271. It's not an extra amount to go shopping. That extra amount will go into whatever loan is left. So it's called a snowball. You just keep snowballing that amount up until you complete your debt. So Bree, sort out your credit cards because they're quite small. You can actually do Standard Bank this year. You can complete Standard Bank by Christmas, and then we move on to FNB by June next year, and then after that we're focusing on the FNB loan. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope it made sense. I didn't want it to be as long as the other one, but this is how I would tackle this debt. I would use the snowball method, not the avalanche method, so that you can get it done as soon as possible. Obviously it won't be like quick, but Standard Bank can be done this year. So that 297, increase that with the amount that you have left in your account, because we did the budget and we saw there was still money remaining. And then after that, tackle your FNB, and then after that, take both of that amount, add that into your minimum. And you know, I'm FNB, you can just transfer into your minimum payments, and then try and lower this. But this one, the Vodacom one, will finish off anyways. If you do get a bonus, you can go to Vodacom and ask for a settlement fee and try and clear this one out, and then you add that 1020 into your loan as well, which will help the loan get paid off quicker than the 52 months. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much for watching, and please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have any suggestions, and I cannot wait to record another one-on-one, but also I will be back with maybe a packing video, which will be nice and peaceful and not me talking too much. Bye.